Good morning, CHS. I'm Aiden.
And I'm Clea, and these are your weekly announcements. This Thursday is Grad's Return, where CHS alumni are going to come back and talk to you about their college experiences.
CHS National Honor Society's applications for juniors are due this Thursday. For any questions, see Ms. Hernandez.
Hello, CHS students. It is hard to believe that our first semester is almost complete. I want to remind all students that we follow an 8-period schedule and that 9th period is being used for a consultation period with teachers on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. The library will be open period 9 for students with a pass from a teacher, but it will be limited to 100 students. Tutoring will also be available during 9th period from Achieve Tutoring and our MAC scholars. If you are not participating in the consultation period or do not have a pass to enter the library, you are expected to leave the building upon the completion of period 8 if you do not have a 9th period class. If you are an athlete, you can go to the cafeteria and wait until your practice begins. Students in the library during period 9, as well as throughout the day, should be working on schoolwork. Please remember that the library is a place for studying and academic support, and we want to ensure that all of our students are given the chance to succeed academically. Thank you for listening and have a great day.
As we approach the end of 2018, we'll be taking a look back at some of the newsworthy events that took place this year. Today, joining us is CJ Trasco with the top 10 news events of 2018.
Thanks.
Aiden.
Good morning, CHS. I'm CJ, and I'm going to be giving you the top 10 news stories of 2018. Number 10, the Brett Kavanaugh nomination to the Supreme Court of the United States. His nomination was racked by allegations of sexual assault, and his nomination also initiated a national conversation about how we should treat survivors of sexual assault. Number 9, 12 Thai soccer players were rescued from a cave where they had been trapped for over a month underwater. They were rescued by Thai Navy SEALs who were only alerted to their presence after 2 lucky British divers happened upon them on a diving expedition. Number 8, the 2018 midterm elections resulted in the Democratic Party retaking control of the House of Representatives from the Republican Party. Number 7, the United States launched airstrikes against Syrian targets in April of 2018 as a response to Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's chemical attack in the Ghouta region of Syria. The United States launched these operations as a way to prevent President Assad from launching chemical attacks in the future. Number 6, President Trump's former campaign manager Paul Manafort and former personal lawyer Michael Cohen were both pled guilty to federal crimes stemming from Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Just recently, Michael Cohen was sentenced to 3 years in federal prison for his crimes. Number 5, Hurricane Michael and Hurricane Florence pummeled the southern United States this summer, resulting in the deaths of around 100 Americans and costing billions of dollars in damages. Number 4, in mid-July, President Donald Trump met with Russian President Vladimir Putin to discuss a wide array of Russian and United States issues. President Trump was roundly criticized by members of both the Democratic and Republican parties when he appeared to side with Russian President Vladimir Putin over the United States intelligence agencies as it pertains to Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Number 3, both Apple and Amazon reached $1 trillion in assets, becoming the first 2 American companies in American history to reach the astonishing milestone. Number 2, in August, Republican Senator John McCain passed away, and in November, President George H.W. Bush passed as well. And lastly, in a brave response to the tragic Parkland school shooting, several teenage survivors banded together to start a movement dedicated to ending gun violence through the advancement of gun legislation. Their tenacity inspires us all. Thanks, CHS. I'm CJ Trasco. Those were your top 10 news stories of 2018. Look forward to quite an interesting 2019. Back to you.
Clea.
Thanks, CJ. Now, as many of you know, Miss Judy Cohen is retiring at the end of this week, and we here at CCN just wanted to say a quick thank you for everything she's done for us here at CHS.
Thank you, Miss Cohen.
Thank you, Mrs. Cohen.
Thank you, Miss Cohen.
Thank you, Miss Cohen.
Thank you, Miss Cohen.
Thank you, Miss Cohen.
Those are all your announcements, CHS.
Make sure you tune into the PA every morning for updates.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Clea. Have a great week.